I'm not gay for wearing my girlfriend's lip gloss.
My boyfriend makes gay content with his brother.
This is where stuff gets messy.
My straight partner makes spicy content for men.
Smells like $100.
He's not my gay best friend, he's my man.
They just don't understand what a feminine guy has to offer to a beautiful woman.
The last time I did this, I was very fan. And then I moved out here, and by the end of May, she was pregnant.
He gets judged because I am his trans Barbie fiance.
People judge us because my fiance is trans and I'm straight.
Some of the worst stereotypes that we'll get, that I'm a man and he's gay.
Wife, you mean boyfriend?
Is he with her as a cover-up?
Come on, no straight man on earth would do that.
No, y'all want the same thing, a man.
He's definitely gonna be somebody's boyfriend soon.
No, I'm not attracted to men, I'm attracted to women. She's a woman, and that's it.
If he wants to be with the man, he will go be with the man.
Everyone thinks that I'm not straight, that I'm just playing her or playing everybody else for my content. My mom thought I was gay.
Of course, it's all the gay comments. It's a lot. It's a lot.
My cousin wasn't sure if AR is 100% straight. He doesn't think that AR is the right man for me.
Let me ask you a question. When she get out of line, how you gonna check her?
Like, at the end of the day, bro, mind your business.
Getting ready in the morning, it takes a little while, to be honest.
Yeah, for both of us.
My name is Tiante. I'm a music artist and a social media influencer. People say I'm too feminine to have a girlfriend, but here she is.
I am Keisha. I'm 28 years old and I'm a music artist.
I saw her story that she was gonna be in Montgomery performing. We met up, we talked. We actually didn't expect it to go this far, to be honest.
Yeah.
But we're here now. You know my color is yellow and red because you know my hair red, so gotta match the outfit.
Being around him and just getting his personality was so different for me and I loved it.
What do you guys enjoy doing together?
Music. Music, taking pictures, shopping, dressing each other.
I was saying these.
Not you being my stylist.
Yeah, something like that. These go really good with these pants.
The flames.
Yeah, cause you're fire.
I started sharing my love for skincare in 2019 on social media. A lot of my mutual friends on Facebook would be like, what's your skincare routine? What's your skincare routine? He in the mirror more than her. Women date anything today. I don't want a man prettier than me. The judgment I received early on was crazy. I didn't understand it at all. It just shocked me. It made me go into depression like 3 times because I couldn't handle the negative comments. A teenager going through puberty already judging my looks and my body. But over time, I grew and I learned to not really care and just express myself the way I want to express myself. This one says, why? Why do I feel like he's comparing his face with hers to see who's prettier? That's crazy.
It feels great to have a boyfriend that has a beauty routine because I get to share my tips with him. I'm getting tips from him as well. I feel like we piggyback off each other a lot.
Okay, you good.
I almost poked my eye out.
Sorry. A lot of my followers, they're like, where's your girlfriend? Where's your girlfriend? You always talk about it, but we don't ever see her. So that's when I finally decided to show her. They went crazy. I expected it, but I didn't expect people to go so hard. The world doesn't understand it yet, so they went insane, like they belong in a mental hospital. I'm not her gay best friend. I'm her man. He seems like he likes men. You gayer than RuPaul talking about he found the one. I do believe y'all like the same thing, dingaling. She looks like your sister. I thought you were gay. This one says, no, y'all want the same thing, a man. I only can try my best to help them understand why by showcasing me and Keisha. I don't want to read it no more to soak in. I don't want to soak in that negative energy from that. So,
I'm glad.
But I don't really care about it. I just don't care to read it, to be honest.
I wanted to see what people would say because, you know, the stereotype they have on him right now. So I couldn't wait for people to see me and actually understand that what he says is what he says. Let's find some good stuff.
They said y'all need to start a his, her skincare line ASAP. Oh, they gonna make the finest baby in the world face cards hot. black love. Yeah. The good comments make me have a lot of hope, to be honest. The bad comments are just terrible. Like some gum that you're trying to get off the bottom of your shoe. And the good comments are like just smelling some roses.
Roses don't smell good.
Well, I know to never get you roses.
Yeah.
She said she was usually like dating masculine guys.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Terrible. Being with Tiante, I've learned that it's best to be with a feminine man because they understand you more. It's hard trying to teach a masculine man how to feel sometimes or how to treat you. I don't have to worry about that. I mean, we just kind of dress alike sometimes, and that's really the only thing. He's who he is.
Ooh. Whoa.
You have on yellow too? I love that.
I haven't met Keisha's family yet. I feel like because I'm very nervous of what they think, because that goes deep. Like, a family is very different from a hater online. Keisha is going to meet my aunt for the first time today. Kalia, she's overprotective at times. So, babe, you excited to meet my auntie?
I'm excited, but I'm nervous.
Auntie's outside.
Hi.
How are you?
Kalia, Keisha, Kalia. This
Nice to meet you. I'm a hugger, so
Nice to meet you.
love a hug.
You're so pretty.
You are so pretty.
So, Keisha.
Yes.
I am so happy to finally meet you.
Likewise.
And I'm so happy that my nephew is finally happy.
Yes.
Have you guys been getting any negative comments or anything that make you guys feel uncomfortable or second guess the relationship?
Yeah, but it don't bother us at this point. Like,
yeah. At this point, you just gotta expect stuff like that.
Yeah, you expect it.
Found her right there. But who is him in your closet? What?
He got more makeup on than you do. Looks like he spends more time in front of the mirror than you polishing his eyebrows and putting on lip gloss.
This is insane.
He found a new bestie, that's all. She is my best friend and my lover. So, thank you for that comment.
He loves expressing himself to the world, like showing people who he are.
Right.
Besides what they think or their opinion.
Right.
So I really love that for you.
Yeah, I love that about him too. I really do. Like, when you could be yourself, I feel like that's the most golden thing in the world.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I appreciate that from the both of y'all. Like, I really do.
So what is it like dating a feminine straight guy?
I would say sort of how Barbie and Ken is.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Yeah,
that's
my
a great
Ken.
way to put it.
Yeah.
It's like you guys have your own special stylist.
Yeah, it's like magical. I don't think it's like any other relationship.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I feel like Keisha has changed my life for the better in many ways. I have met my match, to be honest, and I'm very happy.
So the song you've been working on, tell me what, how it goes and what I'll be singing if I'll be singing.
I feel like it's a Y2K type song. Like kind of like the early 2000s, but I can show you how it goes.
Okay.
Tiante and Keisha. Hey.
Okay. Hey. Am I high? I'm not tripping, I just wanna make you mine.
Life can get difficult sometimes. And when you got that special person, it can just make it feel like a breeze.
Yeah.
Amazing. Chef's kiss. What I would say to the people that judge my relationship is, don't judge my relationship. Judge yourself. Judge yourself. Look in the mirror and judge yourself before you judge somebody else.
That was fire.
Thank you. I'm out here living my life with my beautiful girlfriend, and we're not worried about any of those comments.
I'm Danny, and I'm a masculine woman who married a feminine presenting man.
I'm James, and I'm a femme-ish man that married a masculine woman. I identify as straight, although it's questioned by pretty much everybody in my comments all the time. But it's like, they don't really know me. If you were to ask my family, they would be like, oh yeah, he's always been this way. Like, he was always a little different.
I guess I would say that high school was the first time that I felt comfortable dressing masculine, and I didn't feel as judged.
I would say Danny is probably the most feminine, masculine presenting woman that I've ever been with. My thing is I still want to be with a woman. I like the fact that she's in touch with her femininity. So we met. At the time I was doing TikTok lives. We started talking and chatting it up. And then, like a month later, I flew to Kentucky. And then we hung out for 4 days, got married. 9 times out of 10, I'm the one that's gonna catch the eye of the public. So it's mostly like, is he really with her? Like, is this a couple? Are they friends? Or is he with her as a cover up?
But usually when we're walking by, they'll stop and stare at him and I'll give them an ugly look because I don't like it because I know they're judging him.
But I mean, look at us, we're gorgeous. Why wouldn't you stare? I've always been a femme man for the most part, but there's been varying levels of how femme I've been. The last time I did this, I was very femme. Like, I wore heels every day. My lashes were always done. My nails are always done. That's one thing I'm gonna keep done all the time. I'm gonna have my nails done. Like, I might wear a crop top here and there or whatever. At one point in life, being very honest, I used how femme I was to get validation, but I don't need that validation now. Like, I've come to terms with who I am and I love who I am now. I'm married, for crying out loud. Like, I scored, so. The only women I've dated for the most part have been masculine.
I've never dated a femme before, but I've talked to a couple before I met James.
Through social media. I feel like that's like a common thing nowadays, people meeting on social media.
Well, your caption said looking for a wife.
It was. And what did I get? A wife, period. I was being my loud, obnoxious self. And then she DM'd me on our first date. We went and got our nails done.
Yeah, we got our nails done. We got matching nails.
And then we went and got tacos at a margarita tower.
And I was drunk.
That following May, I moved out here. And by the end of May, she was pregnant. Welcome. Welcome to my restaurant. Come on, Cheeky. Hey, Cheeky baby. I feel like we don't really have necessarily like roles.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of opposite. Like, people would think that I would, you know, cook.
So, who would you say wears the pants? So to speak.
I would say we both wear shorts.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Right?
Yeah, we both wear shorts. So on March 4th, 2024, we went to Petco randomly. We were looking at cats and we found a cute one and I was like, can we just take it home? And she was like, well, we have to find a home first. And then I was like, well, you said we had to get married in order to get a home. And you were like, well, I already said I would marry you.
And then we went on our way to the courthouse.
And then we were married. That's your parents' love story. And then a couple months later, you were here. We were theoretically talking about having a kid. We were like, yeah, it would be cool to have a kid. Like, we're in a position where we'd be able to sustain a kid. And then it happened. And we were like, oh, we're really having a baby right now. I would say my family was probably more vocal than hers was. Us getting married, I kept quiet for a while because I knew my family would be more vocal. They're kind of used to my spontaneity. They're kind of used to me just coming out of the woodworks with something.
Well, I told my mom as soon as we walked out the courthouse and she was cussing at me first, and then she said, well, as long as you're happy, I'm happy for you. And then with the baby, she was more than excited for another grandchild.
Come on, Stinky. You wanna find something to wear? A little outfit?
The designer.
Your designer clothes in here? What do you want? Your papa bought you this one. Carson is 3 months, well, should be 3 months in like a week and a half.
I think it was a couple months after we met that I got pregnant.
I've always wanted to be a dad. I didn't think I'd be a dad this early. I wanted to be a dad like closer to 30-ish, but here we are. Layla's supposed to come over in a minute.
Oh.
You ready?
I think so.
Layla's my girl. She was the first friend that I made when I moved to Fort Knox. She said she had some questions for us, but I don't know. She didn't tell me what they were, so she just said she needed to talk to us.
Oh.
But we'll see. Should be fine.
Hi, my name is Layla. I met James at my job now. I mean, he's a pretty unique individual, so I think that's what drew me to him. And then as we started hanging out, as we started getting to know each other, I met his wife, Danny, and then, you know, obviously they're not your normal like heterosexual couple, and so that kind of intrigued me. I was not expecting Danny to be Danny. Like I was like, okay, so Danny's a man, and then I met Danny and Danny was not a man. Danny was a woman. When I first met Danny would be like, why is he your person? At first we didn't see eye to eye. At first we weren't friends, we weren't hanging out solo, and so I guess for me, I was like really nervous to talk to her, really nervous to ask her questions. Hi, Danny. Nice to see you again. I just got off work, so just wanted to stop by. I know we wanted to just chit chat, kiki haha.
Hey, you said you had some things to ask me. What's up?
Yeah, so you know, working at the youth center, you know, we're around a lot of families, a lot of diverse families and the youth, and it just got me thinking about, you know, some concerns I just want to bring to y'all's attention from a place of care and love. How are you guys going to battle different opinions that some parents may have, since you guys aren't, you know, the normal picture of mom and dad?
So I think it would be like one of those things that we just have to have the conversation with her, like in a manner that she understands at whatever age it comes up. Like, and I think that us will kind of be her norm.
Do you think the talking to her about, you know, how you guys present will be easy if she ever comes to you with questions, or when she comes to you with questions about, you know, my daddy takes me to go get my nails done and my mommy takes me to go work out. Like how is that gonna look?
We, more than anything, we want her to understand, like, look, it is okay to be different.
Yeah.
It is okay that your family is different. But it is okay that other people have normal families too.
Yeah, I guess like one opinion that I see like floating around, like when I'm with you guys or when I post that I'm hanging out with you guys, is obviously the way, you know, Danny doesn't present like how I would present, or she presents more masculine. I guess what drew you to James, like coming from just liking females, just liking girls, like what made you drawn to him?
I think it was his feminine energy.
Because I'm a baddie.
Yeah, that too.
So do you guys think, you know, you're in it to win it? You're in it for life, in it for the long haul, and
we're locked in.
Locked forever?
You see The Rock?
I do see The Rock? Yeah, I do see that. That's nice. It's really nice.
So, yeah, I mean,
beyond Carson, beyond all that.
And I think that Carson has drawn us closer because we didn't have that time where we were just dating or we were just friends. We were figuring out a lot about each other that we didn't necessarily know before.
Yeah, it did make us stronger.
I'm so happy I get to be in view how that unit grows and flourishes.
Yeah, girl. Bestie.
Bestie. Locked in. Okay, well, I gotta go.
Walk you out, child.
Yes. Bye, Danny.
Bye, girl.
Bye.
See you later.
Okay.
I think it was a good day.
Yeah, I think we had a very good conversation.
Good conversation. I hated the gym.
I'm glad to hear that.
But I think now it's just like how we come together at the end of the day. Like it's the one thing that we do together most of the time. Unless I don't feel like it, then I'm not going. I will say people used to come up to me when I used to have hair like down to my ankles. And people would come up to me while I'm at the gym. This one guy came up and he was like, how do you do that with so much hair on your head? And I was like, the same way you do it. I just put it in a ponytail. So eventually we want to open our own gym. Well, it's gonna be her gym, but
you're gonna be the manager.
I'll be like behind the scenes doing the money stuff. But we gotta put a daycare in it.
For all the parents.
For all the parents.
Look at you.
Marriage doesn't come with instructions, and we're young. We did it fast, but we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what's next for us.
I think we're each other's opposites. There's stuff that I needed to learn that he had taught me, and there's stuff that he needed to learn and that I taught him. That we both didn't know that we needed, but
I think Danny forced me to just, for lack of a better word, grow the hell up.
What I love most about James is that he's willing to work for things now, that he's willing to understand and, you know, go out and go get things for our family.
I love most that Danny pushes me. She has made me grow to love being the family man. I love being a dad, and I think that's because Danny has made me appreciate the small things. Everything doesn't have to be crazy big. Just appreciate the small things.
My name's Christian. I've lost friends because I'm engaged to my trans fiance, Eden.
So we met 2 years ago. Christian's a teacher, and I saw one of his students post a video of him on TikTok.
I don't want to interrupt y'all's conversation. I'll wait.
Thought he was cute, slid in the DMs. Within a week, he was in my house, and within a day, he got my name tattooed on him.
I know in the beginning, like, a lot of my family was like taken back by our relationship. I'm not sure it was like you being trans though. I think it was because like it happened so fast.
About a month after that, we got engaged.
Baby, will you marry me?
And a month after that, he moved in with his son.
Yeah, a lot of people just thought it was like for clout. As soon as Eden slid into my DMs, about 2 messages later, we hop on FaceTime and she immediately tells me she's trans. And like being from Texas, I didn't really know what that is or what that's about. I was like, it doesn't bother me, whatever. Even before you transitioned, I wouldn't say you're like the most masculine boy I've ever seen, to be honest with you.
I transitioned around 18, 19. I've pretty much always known I was different, but I didn't have the right words to articulate my feelings until I saw a trans person on TV. And that's when I realized like, oh my God, like this is me. A lot has changed, but like I can still see myself in this. This was probably the last photo you'll see of me as in boy mode. The dog came out.
This is the point where like if I saw you on Tinder or something, like I would definitely be swiping right, you know what I mean? I'm like, whoo!
Does it feel weird like looking at that and knowing that that is your fiance?
You know, this is not like what I would be typically physically attracted to. And physical attraction is really important in relationships. Like, I can tell you have a kind soul. I went into this relationship super open-minded. I like her, she's cute. And then like I started getting like random hate messages. And like I had never experienced something like that. Like I lived my entire life as a white cis male. I didn't really get a lot of like random hate. I was just a TikTok teacher. Cringe? I know you did not just call my video cringe because I've seen the way your mom comments on my video. Why do people think they can wear crop tops as a teacher? I agree, like look at this. I started advocating for LGBT students a lot more. I do not want your children to be gay. I do not want your children to be straight. I want your children to be happy. People ask very inappropriate questions, like super out of pocket. Like you would never ask these questions in real life.
And I can't blame them for being curious, but I'm not gonna ask a random person about their genitalia. The biggest misconception people have is that he's gay and I'm a man.
Yes, I know it's okay to be gay. Of course it is. But like you calling me gay insinuates that Eden is a man, which is not okay.
If he wants to be with the man, he will go be with the man. I am getting ready for my photo shoot. It's a super special photo shoot because it's my first photo shoot with Christian. We are in my closet. All my shoes, my purses, this bag, it was custom bedazzled. And I actually just got this bag. It's a vintage Louis Vuitton bag that I had cleaned. I had all the leather replaced and made brand new. So yeah, that's where the money's going. Bags.
Most of my teaching clothes and stuff like that comes from the thrift shop. I don't really buy into it too much. I do wear more pink now.
I've had my influence.
Coming from Texas, a lot of people are not exposed to LGBT, trans type people. I never had anybody like be extremely hateful, but I definitely had some relationships just kind of fizzle out. It made me feel like perhaps they didn't love or care for me as much as I thought.
What does that say about your friendship with them?
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty good test. Like tell your friends you're gay or something and see if they still love you. Like that means they're good friends. You know, it would be a really good idea if we call your dad and ask him what he thinks about this. We've never really had this conversation with him, so.
Yeah, we really don't know. Dad?
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing well, you look very handsome.
Well, thank you.
What did you think when I told you about Eden?
I was excited for you.
Did you have any reservations about our relationship?
No, reservations about you moving out to Los Angeles? A little bit, but
yeah.
I mean, it's a long way from Texas.
Yeah, that's for sure. You're kind of a conservative guy, so when I told you that I was moving out to LA, you're like, oh my God, it's the land of the liberals, right?
I was worried that maybe it was chasing fame. They would say, you know, fame doesn't last.
Did I ever tell you that Eden's trans?
No.
No. So I never told my dad that Eden was trans.
We sort of just assumed that you saw the video.
I actually found out that Eden is trans from my sister, who called me and asked me what my thoughts were about it. And I said, I hope you guys are happy, and being trans, that doesn't matter to me, right? That you guys love each other, that's what matters.
You're a good dad.
And this is why we love you.
Would the online judgment ever stop you from posting?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
If anything, it is fuel.
Bro is 100%.
Like, it's just constant.
Yeah. We try not to focus on the hate comments.
Lately, I've just been liking them. I think it makes them more mad. That's a man. Wife, you mean boyfriend. Being called a man every 4 minutes when I check my phone, it just becomes like numbing.
We got one the other day where they called us liberal psyops. They're like, they've got to be paid by the government to push this agenda. I was like, that's deep, dude. These kind of videos remind me I am living in the most corrupted society ever in history. This is the end of the world.
It goes on.
It goes on forever.
Ready?
Yeah.
There's 80,000 comments. Who gets 80,000 comments? Gets in here for 8 hours and it will still keep going. And it's just all bad.
Thank you for coming. So I was thinking of putting Christian in a black on black look with a black harness with some chromes, and then Eden the doll. We're gonna put her in a bralette.
And these are heavy, good quality.
The majority of our recent hate comments are about how we raise Ashton. Let me see your nails, buddy. Oh, they look good. Listen to this comment. Indoctrinated at a young age to be gay because of his queer parents. What's new? Because the kid wore pink. My son Ashton is 5 years old and he's a super bubbly little guy. Buddy! Oh!
Life as a stepmom has completely changed my life. I never in my wildest dreams ever thought I would live with a child.
It's my baby.
Let alone help raise a child. And I think that's something that not a lot of trans people get to say.
Because we don't go by, like, I guess, typical gender norms. If he wants to wear pink, we don't care. Like, if he wants to play with a Barbie, we don't care. Like, he also skateboards, plays video games.
No, bud, of course you can't.
Ashton, no. You need a pink Barbie car.
When people see a kid in pink, they're like, oh my God, you're pushing on the liberal agenda. You're making him queer.
In that dress over there.
And your pronouns are they, them. That's when we get really defensive. It's one thing to talk about a full-grown adult, but when you're talking about a child, if you're bullying a child, that is disgusting. And that's something we don't stand for.
Now, buddy, what do you really want to get?
The Barbie house.
Those comments calling me a bad father are the ones that hurt me the most. You did so good, bub.
I get the biggest sense of fulfillment when I have someone reach out to me and tell me that I changed or inspired them, or I'm the reason they transitioned, or that I saved their lives. They look at me for hope. And for every hate comment that I get, there's 10 positive ones. Vijay, you're amazing. Oh my God.
Couldn't do it without you.
We're very yin and yang, and on my worst qualities, he really helps manage and he really helps bring out the best in me.
I'm also really thankful that Eden came into our life and she can be that womanly figure in both my life and in Ashton's life.
I hope me showing this part of my life helps other trans people know that it does get better, and there's ultimately a light at the end of the tunnel, and we also deserve the fantasy ending that we all want. And we're not trying to change anyone's opinion about us. We're really just trying to show you our authentic selves. If that isn't enough, then there's nothing else we can do but be ourselves.
Then thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
So 2 of my fans have requested some custom videos. One is for myself to sneeze and another one's for my feet. I figure I might as well knock out 2 birds in one stone. And this is how I make myself sneeze. The first time someone asked me to do this, I thought they were joking. The most I ever made for a custom video was well over $1,000. We first met on Tinder.
We went out on a group date and it was pretty awesome, and we continued seeing each other after that. When Elliot told me about his content, I thought he was joking, but then he explained it and helped me understand, and I became comfortable with the whole thing.
I got into the industry because I was going through a divorce at the time and was just still figuring stuff out for myself. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to do that. I started making male content because all of the recruiters at the time on the site that I went on were recruiting me for the guy stuff. The things I say no to, stuff involving if you have to go to the bathroom, I don't care how much someone is willing to pay, I will not do that. A lot of my fans actually purchase my socks, you know, several pairs or just one itself, and it smells like $100. Usually the socks go for 100. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Making content for men as a straight man at first was really crazy and kind of honestly hard to understand for myself. But the further along I got in many more scenes I did, I got more comfortable with myself and was able to separate business from pleasure. Some of the judgment I received from people was that just everyone thought I was gay. I had a guy roommate and my mom thought I was gay and was like, it's okay, you can tell everybody that you're gay. And I was like, I'm not gay. Everybody was just so stuck on me being gay, I don't know why. I'm a straight man that just worked in a gay world.
Some people actually would say, and yet another gay guy thinking he's fooling everyone that he's straight. You can say 100 times you are straight, only deluded, gullible gay guys will believe it. None of these comments make any difference.
Yeah, and a lot of them are actually pretty funny.
Come on, no straight man on earth would do that. That's so funny. I bet you are the man of the relationship. She believes he is straight. Oh my God, girl. How insane or mental a woman can be to accept this as a real man.
There's just no point in arguing.
Yeah, we usually let things roll off our shoulders.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be doing this if we cared what people thought.
I questioned my sexuality, or tried to at the beginning of my career, when everyone kept saying I was gay and why would I do that? How could a straight man be doing these types of things? So I tried to get into it during my scenes at the beginning of my career, and it still was the same thing. I didn't like it. It was always uncomfortable. I was never attracted to a man. So I just realized, hey, I'm straight again.
Babe, how's it going? Are you done?
Yeah.
I need some help on what to wear for my spicy content.
I feel amazing that my girlfriend is able to join me on my adventure. At first, I really didn't want her to be a part of the spicy content because I would get jealous of stuff, but then I was like, well, if she's not working with other people, then it should be fine.
When I first decided to do spicy content, at first it was just feed content. And then we decided to do more. I used to do barista, and this has been a total game changer. I love being a content creator because I love the freedom of it.
It benefits us in a lot of ways. There are some rules that we do set. The main one is we don't ever message or talk to the opposite sex on our phones. As a monogamous couple, I do get jealous, of course, and a lot of hot guys being around. I don't want my fiance to be around that, obviously, right? So I keep my business separate, and then when we do our own content, that's separate.
When my friends and family found out about Elliot's content, they were very negative about it, and they pushed me away.
They didn't really know if we were gonna last, just because of all my previous exes due to my work did not work out.
I've had a lot of unsure friends and a lot of friends that I had lost just finding out about our relationship and his past. When my mom found out about Elliot's work, she was very negative and she wanted us to break up, to be honest.
Have I grown on you over time?
I guess the hard time for me was when I found out about your background and I didn't know about all that. And how it came to me was through my best friend, and she informed me about it. So yes, I was devastated at first. I was worried about, is this a true relationship, type thing. I was worried about her. I was worried about the relationship. And it took several months, I would say, for me to get to know you more and get to see you wanted to take care of her. I got to see, the dynamics between you two. And that's what really made me feel a lot better. I felt reassured that, this is a relationship for my daughter.
Do you have a different perspective on the adult industry now?
You did explain to me how, it was professional. You are adults and you make those decisions and you know that what you have to do to protect yourself, take care of yourselves. what are your plans now? You know, what is the long term?
So the plan long term is to have the business run itself, so Marie and I can focus on our real estate and coffee shops that she wanted to do. That's what I'm more into. And of course, like this industry, the one that I had stumbled upon is like, you know, definitely frowned upon many, but if I could do it in a way that's safe for other models and I don't have to be on camera anymore, and if this can just run itself safely, you know, legally in the right way, I feel like, you know, it'd be
beneficial.
Yeah, beneficial in the long run.
Because that's, you know, wanting you all to pursue something where you did not put yourselves at risk and you wanted to be more, follow your ambition. So I'm happy about that.
Thanks, Mom. For us, it's been a weight off my shoulders, and I'm glad you're on our side. Yes.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Hey, don't cry.
Our relationship works really well due to the fact we're just open and honest about everything and respect all of each other's boundaries.
He doesn't let anyone judge us or him in anything we do. It's all about us and our family and the dogs.
To the people that judge us, I mean, who cares? I don't care. Like, go find another hobby or something. But in the meantime, you can comment or like my posts. Thanks for that.
I hate this picture.
I know you do, but I love it so much.
Goofballs. We're absolute goofballs. My name is Victoria Rose. I am a 22-year-old woman of trans experience, and I make LGBT content on YouTube.
I'm Christopher St. Germain. I am 23 years old, and I am a music engineer and an artist.
We've been together for about 1.5 years now, so going strong. We went to high school together. We weren't super close friends, but he knew of me. We grew up in a small farming town. I transitioned really young. So as you can imagine, me transitioning from male to female at such a young age was very jarring for a lot of people to be seeing and to hear about. We came from such different walks of life because I was kind of like an art nerd and he was in all of the sports in high school. I knew him as a very handsome jock.
A bunch of the kids that I was surrounded by used to bully Victoria.
Every single day.
I wasn't aware of the entirety of it, but there were moments where I did witness it. And I heard all sorts of garbage in the school, people saying stuff, and I was always like, hey, just shut up. Like, don't, this isn't important. Like, why are you guys making fun of her?
When I saw him on Tinder, I knew that I already had eyes for him.
But I saw her and went, oh my God, that's Victoria. I mean, she didn't look that much different than she did in high school. She's always been pretty. But...
These are the first messages that Chris sent me on Tinder, and I was so nervous because I had just gotten my bottom surgery. You know, I hadn't told anyone about it yet.
I said, you've become quite a beautiful woman, Victoria. I'm very proud of you for pushing through the terrible hate and living your truth.
I messaged him, and I said, I'm good, but I'm actually recovering from surgery at the moment, so I'm not working. So he said, what did you have surgery on? And I said, I had gender confirmation surgery, and I had an emoji of a eggplant and then a taco, because I'm classy. I have had a breast augmentation, I have had a tracheal shape, they shaved down the Adam's apple, and I have had my sexual reassignment surgery, changing male genitalia to female genitalia. I feel like the surgeries that I have had got me to where I need to be mentally. I didn't want him to see me as that insecure, sad high school kid because that's not who I am anymore. I wanted him to just treat me like anyone else, which he certainly did, but he wasn't trying to forget that I was transgender. He was okay with it.
It did not take very long for us to realize that we were very well aligned.
There are a lot of things that I like about Chris. He's very understanding, he's very empathetic, and he's smart as a whip.
We just work so perfectly together. She's very patient with me when I have my issues in my life. I mean, our hobbies, and we just make a really good team.
We want a family one day. We want a normal, happy, wholesome life. Some of the worst stereotypes that we'll get, really most basic one is that I'm a man and he's gay.
They always ask about surgical status and they do not word it that pleasantly.
First question, to put it bluntly, is always just, what, does she have a penis?
What does it matter, right? I'm in love with her and you're an old friend of mine. Why does it matter what's going on with her sexually? And none of your business, really. That's what it comes down to.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So my YouTube channel, I get a lot of support, but I also certainly get some people commenting, you know, man, ugly, fat. You know, my favorite one is fake vajayjays, grotesque. Have one saying, can I just point out the obvious here, not being rude, but just saying you will not be able to have a baby. Like, I do know. Thank you. Jesus Christ is a man and he rose a man.
Which, like, what does that have to do with anything?
Never said anything what she says. I get this a lot. I get you're pretty hot for a dude. I get that a lot.
I worry about the comments that she gets on YouTube, mostly because it's just totally unnecessary slander for her, and it obviously doesn't feel good to get a bunch of comments calling you a dude or man or whatever.
When I see the hate comments, it makes me frustrated that the trans community is being targeted like this, but honestly, people can go ahead and try to invalidate me, but nobody can validate me as a woman other than me. Today we are going for a walk at the park where we actually had our first date, and we're going to see Chris's mom and his sister. Growing up in a small farming town, you never really know what kind of judgment you might face when you go out. Luckily, his family has always been very supportive of me. People are, I think for the most part, especially everybody in our life, is as open-minded as you. I mean, obviously, but unfortunately, there's still a lot of people that aren't, and people that have preconceived notions.
So I didn't really have any problem. And I mean, I think my only reservation, I would say, would be that other people in the family wouldn't be as accepting.
It's sad that we live in a world where someone would be worried that other people are going to have reservations towards you simply because you're being who you are. I think they are like the perfect match for one another.
They absolutely are.
They're like the goofiest.
This is the happiest I've ever seen her. Happiest, healthiest, just doing so well.
When I was a young person and I was transitioning, it felt like I was going to be stuck there forever. And it felt like nobody would ever love me. I had people telling me all the time that no one will ever love you. Today, I can happily say I love who I turned out to be. I am a healthy, happy, well-adjusted 22-year-old with a happy, healthy, well-adjusted boyfriend.
You can date somebody who's transgender and not be thought of as a weird person. You know, it's important for me to openly be in a relationship with Victoria so that people can see that it's okay. Of my whole adult life, there was something I was missing the whole time, and I think having Victoria around, I feel like I have a home.
Yeah.
This one's a stiff one.
I'm Ryan Lee, I'm a spicy content creator.
I'm Gigi Patsy, and I do the same thing.
I make spicy content with my brother, and she doesn't mind.
We usually try to do this most mornings.
Does it feel okay?
Yeah, it always makes me feel better for work. It's a good way for us to ease out our muscles.
For them long positions.
For those dodgy positions, yeah.
We met at an award ceremony last year.
Is it love at first sight? No.
You could say that. I was dating girls before Gigi, and they've been fine with the whole making spicy content thing, but when they found out it was gay, that's when I've been ghosted in the past, just because they couldn't wrap their heads around it.
I already knew that Ryan made content with his brother Andy.
I've seen how well he was doing in the industry, the freedom it brought him, and yeah, everyone just thought he was a legend, so I just jumped on it. He said, the only way I'm going to help you is if you come and live with me in the UK and you can be around people that make content. Nearly ready, babe? Now we're going to go to the studio and catch up with Andy and do a bit of work. Now we've arrived. This is a changing room area with every costume you could possibly think of, ranging from prison outfits to police outfits. Deliveroo outfits, army outfits. Welcome to PSU, guys. This is my brother Andy's studio. Up here we have the old style hotel room. This might look like a normal hotel room set, but it's not really. There's no windows. And then behind here, you have the casting couch. So this is where stuff gets messy. I make content here about 3 or 4 times a week with Andy and the boys. So this is my big brother Andy, everybody, that I make spicy content with.
Hello. I have been in the adult industry for 15 years. I was living in a hostel in London, doing demolition at a really low paid job. And I got offered £600 to do a solo video for an adult website, and it changed my life. We started making adult content together about 3 years ago.
I first asked him for help in the industry, he told me no.
I told him at the time that it wasn't a good thing for him. Like, I didn't think he would be able to deal with the trolls online, all the hate, and he said he was going to do it either way without my help.
I made a spicy account and I sent it to him and he said no, delete it.
Told my auntie the situation, my auntie's like his mum, and then she said, look, if he's going to do it, he better do it with your help. So, here we are today.
How me and my brother make content without it being weird is me or him are always filming, so we're never beside each other, we're never touching in any way, and if we're in a group stance, we'll be on either ends, so then it's not weird. Obviously it does get weird watching my brother sleep with other people, but at the end of the day, I have to think like this, it's work. This is the famous fake taxi. This is very popular. It all starts with forgetting your fear and then it's where you want to go, love. This is my favourite room. This is the building site area and this is what I'm known for. They call me Ryan the Filthy Tradie.
All my friends know that he makes spicy content and most of them know that he makes it with his brother. And to be honest, no one's really asked too much about it.
When I started making spicy content, my family and friends thought I was crazy, but then they seen how well I was doing and how far it's taken me and now they're happy for me.
I think it was a bit more like a surprise probably coming from you, whereas a lot of my friends were like, I was expecting it. But yeah, it makes sense.
Lots of people were sharing our content online and calling us disgusting, like we was doing stuff together. Obviously we weren't, but people put 2 and 2 together and make 24, you know?
I have lost a lot of friends because of it. They wouldn't say it to me directly, but they have been like talking about me, making rumours and stuff like that, you know, childish stuff, but there's the reason why they're not my friends anymore.
I haven't really thought too much about them making content together because, to be honest, to me, it's just work. It doesn't really mean anything. If they were doing it in their spare time, then yeah, I'd think they're a bit odd, but they don't. No, I'd never make this content with my brother.
I would.
Not for any amount of money in the world would I make content with a sibling, yeah.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Would you ever make spicy content with your brother or sister?
I would not. No, I would not.
I don't think I would. Our parents would kill us. Honestly.
I suppose you can't hate on entrepreneurship, I suppose.
I do think each their own, and look, if you can make a bit of money out of it, why not? And you're comfortable. So once you're comfortable, yeah, who's me to judge?
God, no.
No.
Would never do
That's
that.
messed up.
Yeah.
Too many reasons. Family would disown you. It's wrong. Oh no. We've never even spoken about, no. Just no.
He's looking through a gap in the wall, he's like...
So there has been one time where it has got a little bit too far. We've been filming in a group of lads and everyone's waiting to finish and then Andy comes over and sprays his blaster everywhere. That was a big wow moment. I got out of there quick before I got too weird, you know what I mean?
We do like the group things, but we don't really do like where 3 of us really anymore. Yeah, that's come and gone now, you know. But if you're up for something later.
You've had 2 real brothers?
Yeah.
I feel like I definitely get judged by how I make my money.
Some of the social media comments that we get are crazy. They could be as petty as Clap HQ. So,
I think I like that one. I've got one here that says busy life and spreading diseases. What a thing to boast about. And then someone underneath it just put you're evil.
calling me Erlingus and causing me ears and stuff.
Ryanair.
Yeah, Ryanair.
I get a lot of weight ones as well.
Why would someone go out of their way to write something like that?
I get a lot of people angry that I don't pay tax, but I pay quite a lot of tax. You should see my tax bill. I hope you're not in a car crash. And that was on my Facebook message request.
I get a lot of judgments on being a gay baiter. So the gay baiter means like pretending to be gay to make money off it, but I never pretend to be gay.
But then a lot of people will comment on your straight stuff going, but Ryan's gay, Ryan's gay.
Yeah.
And then when they see you with boys, they're like, oh, you're gay baiting, so you can't do anything, can you?
The judgments would make me feel fine most days, but like some people just go into a lot of detail and you just have to think like, have these guys got nothing better to do than just hate on us?
But sometimes you can just be caught off guard with like a notification. If you're not having a good day, I just stay off socials because you can end up spiraling.
At the same time, you're saying, this is the interaction that we've been looking for, so why would we complain now that we've got it? We both started making spicy content together maybe a year ago.
And then we both did spicy content separately for about a year before that.
I make about 10 to 15K a month.
This is some of the stuff I wear when I have a shoot. When I first started doing this job, I was single. To be honest, I gave up with dating. It was just too difficult. It was either people were very interested in it or they would start dating me and then realise it was not right for them, or they'd start judging me for it. So that's why it was nice to meet Brian, because obviously he gets it.
I love hearing about it.
We're just getting ready to make some spicy content together.
Yeah.
Are you gonna put one up there? I don't think I have a typical working day really, which is what I like. I've got ADHD and I find it hard to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again.
All right, let's get this party started, will we?
Mainly when we film together, it's usually like two couples.
Yeah, like two guys, two girls will work better than just one, me and her.
Yeah, and we always try to get another guy in it rather than, it might be a straight scene, but there needs to be another.
Oh, well, probably gonna need you to leave now, so we're gonna start making some spicy content. I'll see you on the flip side.
Brian has changed my life for the better because he just made me think that someone is gonna actually love me doing this job. Because before, I didn't actually think it was possible.
She reassures me about how far I've come and how far I'm gonna go. I would say to the people that judge us, stop being haters and live your life as happy as you can be.
Don't worry about us.
And get out of your comfort zone. You're too comfortable in that 9 to 5 job. Go do something crazy.
But keep commenting because it makes it go up in the algorithm.
Babe, can you help me with my makeup?
Yeah, sure. You know I always got you. Smile for me. Hi, my name is AR Dash.
My name is Brittany.
A year ago, we met actually at my job. I'm a real estate professional.
He was actually leasing this apartment that I was looking for.
The first day we met was when we realized that we were attracted to each other.
And you gotta do the other side. Finish what you started.
I know what I gotta do. I first started experimenting with makeup 3 years ago. I was a retail sales manager at Ulta, the makeup store, and I fell in love with just making my skin look flawless.
I didn't think AR doing makeup was weird. He's an artist, and he does my makeup very well. I'm like, look at this concealer. I know he has to
Contour. It's my woman, so like I've been looking at her face every morning for this past year, and I really enjoy doing her makeup.
I've been with men that were more masculine. A lot of men can't tap into their emotional side. Him being a little bit more feminine, he could understand me better.
All right, all done. What do you think?
It looks good.
You look good, you look beautiful.
Pretty. Thank you.
All right, my turn. The makeup that I wear is very natural, seamless, doesn't look like I have anything on really. It only was when I started wearing her gloss that people started to say out-of-pocket things.
They say like he's gay. They tell me Denial is a river in Egypt. I'm in denial.
I have a feminine vibe about myself. I have a feminine look. And I've heard it before. All my life, walking down the street, in school, it doesn't faze me anymore. I'm comfortable in my skin, and I think that's the most important thing.
Well done.
Oh, wow. Wow. It's so glittery. Did you overline my lips?
Yeah, you like it? It's really pretty.
They look big. I like it.
My friends and family reacted quite positively, except for my cousin Jason.
When Brittany first got together with AR, it was kind of like not what I thought she really wanted in a man, so it kind of threw me off a little bit. She's always been saying that she wants a masculine man. She wants somebody that's gonna take care of her, lead her, guide her. He's far from that. A lot of, feminine energy. What's up, cousin? What's good, man? How you been?
I've been all right.
How's the business?
Business has been really good. Like, we've been collaborating and doing a lot of things with my boyfriend. And I know your concerns and stuff like that with the lip gloss content you've been seeing.
Yeah, very concerning.
Yeah, but
certain things.
That's my man and I'm gonna stick beside him.
My thing is, it's just like, it doesn't make no sense. You haven't been asking for this. You've been asking for a man.
He is a man.
Doesn't act like one.
So what does a man act like to you?
A leader. I see her take more initiative than you do.
You see that?
Yeah, all the time. In every little way. It don't even gotta be the big things. Am I being wrong?
You are.
I'm not trying to be in the middle of anything because I'm literally in the middle.
This is my cousin and I want what's best for my cousin. It's kind of like a slap in the face when you hear somebody that you care about always asking for something and then they get the complete opposite. I think she's just trying to get a bag, in my opinion. She a businesswoman herself, she could get it regardless.
He helps out a lot and I feel like he could understand me. What's funny, Jason?
And tell him stop staring at me like that.
Like what? How it stands, we gonna be together forever, so I'm not sure how that fits in your life.
Hey, I don't have no problem with you. You as a person, you could do whatever you want. I respect you.
But you don't want me to do it with him, though.
Exactly. I don't.
So you date her?
That's buddy.
Exactly. So my thing is, who are you to tell her who she can and cannot date? I understand your concerns and all these issues, but let me tell you something. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. I'm not sure if Brittany tells you everything that goes on behind closed doors. I need you to take a step back and just watch. What we're doing right now is to build a brand. We're working.
Okay.
Maybe if you do a little bit more work, you will have less to say.
All right. I love both of y'all, but you can't be speaking to him like that.
Respect.
That right there proves my whole point. Like, you're making smart remarks like a woman, like women, and it's not making no sense to me because, as a man, you would just state your mind and keep it pushing.
My opinion is that you should mind your business.
No.
You should go date someone and you be the man for them that you expect the man to be. You be that man for them. I'm gonna be the man that I am and that was able to catch Brittany and to captivate her and to have her fall in love with.
First off,
it's none of your business.
let me tell you something. Before you came around, there were dudes that she was saying already complained too much like a female, and she didn't want them. And she said she wanted a man that's masculine.
Okay, so
now, no, I'm not done talking.
Okay.
I mean, you see that? I don't think you understand. That's a man putting his foot down. You need to understand that she has been asking for a man, and now that she has got what you are, right?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
You're saying that she's been asking, God delivered. It may not be what you think God should have delivered, but God delivered me. And I want you to understand that I'm here to stay. Nothing that you say will get in the way.
That's a fact.
Bars, it's crucial that you mind
my business.
Your business.
Oh, yeah, okay. If I'm being real, I just personally think that Brittany just settled, that's all.
Do you want me to revert back to the other guy's house messing with?
I want you to continue doing what makes you happy. There's a lot of other guys out there.
What is it that I'm not doing for Brittany that you would like me to do?
Bro, this is what I'm talking about. You asking me a question about what a man should be doing for his girl, and you sitting next to her with your legs crossed over like this.
Sunshine.
And you're over, I don't care if it's her brain. You rubbing lip gloss.
And so what? It's not lip gloss, it's lip oil.
Oh,
it's
wow,
lip
makes
oil.
it even much better.
Huge difference. Like at the end of the day, bro, mind your business. Mind your business, period. It shouldn't have to be an issue where I need to like dim my light to make you feel all right. Like what?
I ain't never make it about me.
It is about you. I feel, I this, I that. You not manly enough. At the end of the day, we're happy.
Let me ask you a question. When she get out of line, how you gonna check her?
It's communication and solid
communication.
Solid
How are you talking about
understanding.
communication and you're talking over somebody? When
Because
you're
I
speaking?
really could care less about what's coming out of your mouth right now.
Oh, the facts hit you that you are not in the
All right,
right
so what,
position.
I'm done talking. So what do you want to do?
Yo, you want to take it there?
We could take
Yo,
it there.
you could be 20 feet tall.
I
really don't care.
I don't care. So what do you want to do? That's what I thought.
Bro, we could take this outside.
I mean, it's up to you. You take the lead, Mr. Man.
Come on. What are you doing? Come on, take your steps.
Let's go.
Take
Let's
your
go.
steps.
Let's go.
At the end of the day, it ain't nothing.
At the end of the day, the day going in. At the end of the day, the day going in. At the end of the day, the day going in. So what's up? So what's up?
I'm talking
so
to
what's
you
up?
right here.
So
I
what's
ain't gonna
up?
do this in front of my cousin.
Exactly. Like I'm done. I'm done. Take this mic. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not about to sit here and deal with this. I'm not.
You crummy.
Crummy. I'm just done. I'm done. I'm done.
I wish it would have went better. Jason gonna have to get with the program. I don't know what he's gonna do.
I feel exactly the same before we sat down, a little bit more angry. It sucks that it turned out the way that it did, but you know, you don't have to like me.
So this is a video of you when you was wearing my lip gloss for the first time.
Yeah. He's def gonna be somebody's boyfriend soon. He wanted a reason to show his true colors. That's crazy. The rainbow is from here to Paris. We should go to Paris. Of course, it's all the gay comments, all that stuff that I've already heard all my life, you know? You may be in denial, sis.
Do you feel like I'm in denial?
No.
Girl, he's gay. Look at his eyes.
Do I have gay eyes? I got too many things to focus on.
Like me.
Exactly.
I love you, babe.
I love you too.
So why do you guys think your relationship works?
I think...
Women, ladies first.
Okay.
I think our relationship works only because he's just so supportive of everything I do. I got actually so many sales from just our videos because people did support him. They think he's beautiful. They think his eyes, his eyelashes, his lips. He's so beautiful and handsome.
We're very driven, business oriented, and we're gonna take over the world.
I'm Ayla, this is David. He gets judged because I am his trans Barbie fiance. David and I met on social media. He messaged me. Here we are 16 months later, engaged.
I was attracted to her the second I seen her, and I knew she was attracted to me too, with her reaction. Used to be a scaffolder, now I'm a content creator.
Joining the forces.
Yeah. I knew Ayla did solo adult content. We wanted to move into the world of doing it together. It gave us more flexibility, more time together, more real life, and we love doing it.
We look good together too, so, you know, why not? Me and David had done a couple of videos. I didn't want to do any more until I'd had my surgery. There's many parts to getting my boobs bigger for me. It's something that I've been kind of attracted to since I was a kid. Like, my favorite thing was I remember getting like a real life-size Barbie, and I was so excited for that because I was able to more like visualize myself of it rather than a small little doll. So I've always been kind of drawn to the plastic look. It's definitely gone further than I thought it would. It's felt like life or death. It's felt like I need to have this surgery done.
It's about Ayla being who she wants to be. That's what's the most important thing.
I'm still a good, genuine, authentic, real person, then I can be as fake on the outside as I want.
Before we met, she says, I need to tell you something.
I was like incredibly nervous to tell David that I was trans. What I expected from him was to get some aggressive messages.
It got to the stage where he told me, I was like, I know. It was never anything to me. I've only ever seen Ayla as a woman, and that was it.
I still have that fear that like someday you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be like, sorry Ayla, like it's too much. I'm gonna be with a cis girl and have kids.
I'm with a normal woman. I'm with a normal woman. I'm with my wife, and we are going to have kids, and we are going to have a family. Did I ever imagine dating a trans person? No, because a woman's a woman to me. No one's ever suggested I was gay, not to my face anyway.
I'd love to see that.
No, I'm not attracted to men, I'm attracted to women. She's a woman, and that's it. I'm a straight guy. I never set out to date a trans person.
I always knew I was different to my brothers growing up. My family knew that too. Growing up on Skye, I was homeschooled for primary school and I was very much allowed to just be myself. So it wasn't until I went to high school that things changed. I remember always kind of joking to my family that I'm a girl, but it sounds bad to say it, but I'm a girl, but I'm an ugly girl. I began my transition socially when I was 24, then surgically when I was 26. I was performing in drag for maybe a couple of years at that point. This guy came up to me who I didn't know at the time was a trans guy. We had this instant connection and he was like, you should transition. You'd be so much happier. The next day I didn't take the drag off. I remember going out into public with my wig on and that was it. I was Ayla. Then I went to see my family on Skye, showing up as Ayla, and my mum was great about it and my brother was fantastic. He was like, you know, what's wrong with her showing up as she is right now? I feel like I'd wasted so much time already trying to keep family happy that as soon as I made that decision, it was booking a surgery. That was it, I was off. My first surgery would have been 2018 and I had my face done for the first time. So I had like a wee jaw shave, I had my chin shaved, and my nose done. Then I had 5 boob jobs, 2 facial surgeries, and then my reassignment surgery. I'll do my nose again and I'll do my jaw again and then my boobs again. It's always gonna be my boobs. Family has always been the one, and it doesn't make you feel great because you're so happy to finally be in a normal relationship. It's not met by family with the same shared excitement. It was really hard for me. Nothing positive from family. Everything was suspicious in terms of he's trying to use you, he'll just be wanting to get into the industry that you're in. Suspicions of, you know, why he'll be with you and probably saying that to a million other girls.
My family were positive, which I've never had any negative comments for anyone. My mum's quite a simple person. The way I was when Ayla messaged me that she had something to tell me is the way that my mum reacted when I told her to. She was like, so, are you happy? Yep. Is Ayla happy? Yep. Do you make each other happy? Yep. Through time, they'll see you happy and they'll know that you're serious. I do understand Ayla's family's worries. Of course I do.
Friends like Thomas have usually fought with guys like David. Is the guy a chaser? Is he after you purely because you're trans? So Ivy, what do you think about me being a surgery-obsessed diva?
I've known you for so many years and I've seen how much you've grown with him.
Screaming.
And I'm very much a little bit worried about how it could have a negative impact on the health further down the line there for you. I know the effect that people who are not as open-minded or as understanding of these things are just going to see visually and make a really negative and wrong visual assumption.
Yeah.
Ayla's always been a very much the biggest personality in the room, but you don't see how much she's struggling and suffering with the recovery and the rehabilitation afterward and how much it affects her mentally and physically.
Mm-hmm. Being the biggest personality in the room, that's all very well and good, but do I have the biggest boobs in the room? That's the real question, Ivy.
Always have the biggest boobs in the room.
Yeah.
You always have the biggest boobs in the room, girl. You walk into a room and your boobs walk in 5 minutes before you do.
I lead with my chest, Ivy, and also my boobs.
I just don't want you to have to feel like any problems can be fixed with surgery. You're such a beautiful woman, inside and out.
It's just a honest reflection on what an important person in Ayla's life thinks.
The way I see these two together is perfect, it's beautiful. If I'm being real, I'm jealous. Their relationship is so beautiful. It really is. I'm still your man. It's such a supportive relationship. And within our community, that is so important that you have a rock and a guide and everything.
Thank you. Mother approves.
Mother approves. Mother approves.
Doing content with David, honestly, it's one of those things that I would want to show someone in the pub. Like, I'm so proud of it. I want everyone to see it, and I literally feel no shame or embarrassment or anything.
The reasons that this relationship works for me is because everything that I've ever looked for is in it. Nothing's forced, nothing's tried. I can be completely myself.
I'm forever, grateful to David. He's given me, normal things I always dreamed of, but, never thought that I would ever get.